Nicholas Reardon, a white police officer from Columbus, Ohio, shot and killed 16-year-old Ma'Khia Bryant. It's important to point out that Ma'Khia was a 16-year-old black girl, Nicholas Reardon, white man. And it's important to point that out because race matters. It does. But you might be having some trouble deciphering what happened, some conversations with your people about what went down. Was it justified? I'm conflicted about this because of what you saw from the body cam. And they released the body cam footage as quick as they did for a reason, to push a certain narrative. However, what we saw was just an altercation. And Nicholas Reardon, in a matter of seconds, shot and killed Ma'Khia Bryant with 4 gunshots, right away. Instead of asking the question, did Ma'Khia deserve this or not? Can we ask the question, did he need to use lethal force? Did Nicholas Reardon have a taser on him? Did he even need to fire 1 shot? Did he consider the background when he was shooting? When we talk to a lot of military folks, they talk about checking the background before you take a shot. And you have to get it cleared and all this stuff. Nicholas Reardon just showed up, boom. You could probably apply the word reckless to that as well. And again, did Ma'Khia need to die in this situation for it to be resolved? Absolutely not. So let's pick up on the question again. When is lethal force necessary? And was it necessary in this situation? Let's take a look at the bigger picture. Let's go to Dylann Roof, the Aurora shooter, Jason Michael Message, the 61-year-old white man who drove off with a cop attached to his van, driving at full speed. All of these white men were apprehended alive. They were taken in alive, and they got their day in court or will have their day in court. Should Ma'Khia or anybody else in that situation have had their day in court or just a conversation with the police officer? Yeah, probably. And could Ma'Khia be here with us today? Absolutely. So, again, as I said in the beginning, race matters. Think about the narratives that are applied to white folks. When they're taken in alive, they have a gun or they're an active shooter or they're in the act of taking lives or about to take lives and they're taken in alive versus black people that haven't taken any lives, and the narrative is then drawn out that lethal force was necessary. So let's kind of wrap our brains around what is the threshold for lethal force, and is there any threshold at all for cops when they show up for black people?